All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone. Ball!
Live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studio. It's Off the Bench.
And welcome back in, hour number 3, OTB, here on this Friday morning.
We never got to what your plans are
For what?
for the weekend.
Listing trading cards?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
No. So my family, I think, is going back to the hometown and going to visit family. I can't because we're leaving early-ish, and we're flying out of New Orleans to go to Media Day.
Yeah, we are.
So, I would kind of mess their trip up, and we'd have to come back early, and it's a trip that's, 4 hours away, so you're not going to take 2 vehicles up there. So, unfortunately, I don't get to go back to the hometown. So, just going to be sitting here and listing cards, making dollar bills.
Making $4 after $4.
No, hold on. I don't do that $4 stuff. Well, sometimes I do. What was the Hall of Famer that we both got his card and we were laughing about it?
Got it right here.
Nolan
Cromwell.
So,
Has anybody ever heard of him?
is yours autographed?
Oh, autographed out of 99.
Okay, so I got the same exact card, and I wheezed when I saw him pull because he was so excited to open up.
I had this
That
big cool
box.
box that was supposed to have all these autographs and numbered parallels. And we did it. We did some of it on air,
Yeah.
the first half, and then we did the other half that we just posted online.
Yeah.
And it was the most disappointing, the worst box of cards you could ever imagine.
Yeah, for a very, not high price, but a pricier box.
It's called a Breaker's Delight.
Right, that's going to have more hits in it typically. And
It had some hits, had some bangers.
it hit you in the face.
Ever heard of?
So I got the same card, and I put it out there, and we put it up for auction. You know how much that puppy brought back?
Thousands.
$1. A single $1.
Yeah, I can get 2 from this. Well,
No, it's the same card.
He had to pay $1.25 on top of that for shipping.
Yeah.
So $2.25.
No, I charge him more for that because I package your cards really well. So I'm charging you more for shipping.
$120. You can just throw it in a little
Nope.
little envelope.
Not me.
No.
Customer service.
Well, that's why you're not getting much for it because they got to pay $4 for shipping.
Customer service. But they know their card's going to get there protected.
I trust USPS with my snail mail, regular letters.
Yeah, well, that's maybe why your cards are sitting there still. All right, so
Jeez,
Foster
man.
Moreau,
Shots fired at my cards.
Tyre Matthew, they sat there and they gave you their LSU Mount Rushmore. We're going to give you our New Orleans Saints one. Everybody gets to pick one player. Now, if the player's taken, obviously, you got to find somebody else. So we are going to start the process. Alondra's up first. She gets the first pick. Taylor, you'll go second. Flynn, you'll go third, and I'll go fourth. How about it? Does that sound good?
That sounds amazing.
Actually, let's let Flynn go second because, Taylor, you're going to know more players than he is.
No, I got it.
So let's go
I gotta
Alondra
Google.
1, Flynn 2, Tay 3. I'll go for Alondra. Your first player on your Saints Mount Rushmore, the official OTB Saints Mount Rushmore.
I think it's just the official one,
Yeah.
not just OTB. This is the one.
This is the Mount Everest, guys.
So I didn't want to go chalk and do Drew Brees. So mine, when I was growing up and became a fan of the Saints, the one that I really liked was Marquez Colston.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to put
Marcus
him
Colston
on
All right.
my Mount Rushmore or my Mount Everest. I think he was very impactful for the Saints. Obviously won the Super Bowl with them. I looked up his stats, 9,759 career yards.
All-time leader for the Saints in receptions, yards, and touchdowns. 7th-round pick from Hofstra, who doesn't even have a football program anymore. All right, that kind of tells you what he overcame to get to the Saints. Never made a Pro Bowl, which is just criminal that he never made a Pro Bowl. I mean, he was one of the better players. That's a good call there, Alondra. I like that one. A little bit of a deep cut, even though it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Because of all the things we just laid out.
He wasn't flashy. Like, you see the
Right.
flashy receivers. That wasn't Colston. Like, to your point, like, it shouldn't be a deep cut, but yeah, it is because, I mean, he's not out there. You know, he didn't have the endorsement deals or anything like that, but just the stud.
Yeah. I liked him when I was growing up
Yep.
and watching the Saints.
All right, Matthew.
All right, our second person on our Mount Rushmore / Everest. I'm just going to go with
Drew Brees.
the patriarch or the grand patriarch, Mr. Archie Manning.
Okay.
The Patriot Archie. Nope, that didn't work. Famously,
I actually like the
Kind
effort,
of did.
though.
yeah, kind
I
of
like
did,
the
right?
effort.
Patriot
Yeah.
Archie. Yeah, famously, the grandfather of Arch.
That's why he's on the
Yeah,
Mount
for
Rushmore
sure.
because he
Now-
is the grandfather.
Now, I'm trying to look up. I don't know a whole lot of the stats, but obviously, he needs no introduction. Archie Manning, I think he deserves to be up there. Saints quarterback from 1971 to 1982. It's got a last name Manning. Are you kidding me?
Good
Sorry.
call.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, Tay.
Use me.
Yeah, I did.
I'm kind of giving that one up.
Why?
Because I know what you're doing. All right, Tay.
Same.
Samesies.
3 of my 4 are still out there.
I know, like, literally, I think every one of mine is still out there as
So
well.
I'm
Colston would have been probably like 4 or 5 for me.
Same
I had
for
the
me.
decision for him for sure.
Ricky Jackson.
Ricky Jackson was my one. So you are going to make me go Drew Brees. Okay, that's fine. Ricky Jackson, founding member of Dome Patrol, 6-time Pro Bowler, Saints all-time leader in sacks, and was the first player inducted into the Hall of Fame as a Saint.
So we got Breeze, Ricky Jackson, Archie, and Colston.
Yeah, so
Who doesn't belong?
no Willie Roaf,
I would have put
no Morton Anderson, no Sam Mills.
Deuce McAllister doesn't
Deuce
get on
McAllister
there?
was going to be a fourth
I was
for me.
I was in between. I think Deuce was
Yeah.
probably my 4th.
Cam Jordan also probably deserves. Pat
Yes,
Swilling.
Cam. Is it too early to put AK on there?
How about Ricky Williams?
No.
No.
I love
fun.
Ricky.
Draft capital wise, yeah, he's on
for
there.
sure.
I mean,
Also,
if we're
Irk
just putting
Slabin.
anybody up there, Reggie Bush.
Let's go.
I would have went Breeze, Roaf, Jackson, and then either Deuce or Archie is my 4. And then Colston, like that 4th was up, but
You would have put Archie in there?
either
Maybe?
Archie,
That's
Colston, or
crazy.
Deuce.
There we
Those
go.
were kind of my
Nope.
I
three.
don't.
See?
Okay.
I got a backer.
Nobody
I got a backer.
Nobody was
Are
going to
you
put.
with me on this? I don't think Archie should be on this.
No,
Mount
I'd
Rushmore.
probably put
No.
I'd probably go Deuce or Colston over Archie.
Like Sam Mills deserves to be
The
on there
chat
before
doesn't like my
Archie.
pick.
It's a terrible
No, it's a
pick.
terrible
I don't
pick.
like my pick.
You did
all right?
it. You
Ruined
did
for
it because
Mount
you
Rushmore.
just didn't want to pick Breeze. You didn't want to be chalky.
But he's gonna be on there.
Yeah, but he's
anyway.
going to be on there anyway, so you wasted a pick.
You can't not put
I
Drew
know,
Brees
and then,
on the
like,
Mount Rushmore.
You received no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
That's why it took me
I
so
didn't
long. to-
realize y'all were such Archie haters.
We're not
That's why it took
haters.
me so
Y'all
long
literally
to
hate
it's
pick
just
because
an
I'm like,
absurd pick.
I know.
it was only me and Jake, and I'm like, okay, Roe for Ricky Jackson's not getting on here because I was like, one of us is gonna have to pick Breeze. I'm like,
I'll change my pick.
Nope.
Jimmy Graham.
can we just stick with Archie? Just stick
Wait,
with
how's
Archie.
he doing? How's he
Oh,
doing?
we got to check in on
Isn't
that.
he doing
That's
the
right.
Antarctic thing or
The
whatever?
Arctic Challenge.
Antarctic.
Arctic. They're both cold.
Hey, it's Friday, y'all.
Yeah, they're both
Friday,
cold.
Friday,
We're all
y'all.
good.
No one's listening.
We're all good.
Let's check in on them.
There's Flynn-isms and there's Alondra-isms, and
Yeah. Yep.
they're gonna be a thing. Sorry.
Track the row. The Arctic Challenge.
Okay, so what's our-
2025.com.
Are we taking Archie off the Mount Rushmore?
No, I
No,
mean,
no,
we
he
all
said
picked
it.
one.
He
By the
said it.
rules, I don't think we can.
We didn't
can't.
set any rules.
It is true.
It's not.
I mean, look,
It's not.
I mean, if
like,
we're
it's
going,
not-
if we're doing this kind of based off what Tyron and Foster did, Foster said actually like 16 players,
you did.
True.
That's true.
including Danny Etling 4 times.
All right, here's what we're gonna do: scrap the Mount Everest. Y'all have said
Let's go.
Everest so many
Yes.
times. Scrap the Mount Rushmore. Let's just put 50. 50
Boom.
guys
50. Let's go.
coming in at 50. I'm taking Derek Carr. Too bad y'all can't have him.
Let's do this. Let's take a break,
Okay.
and when we come back, we give the Saints player that would be the complete opposite of
The
the Mount
worst.
Rushmore.
Okay.
Like your least
Yeah.
favorite, the worst. Like just when you see his name, you just want to just throw something at him. All right, we give you that player when we
Derek
come back
Carr.
here on OTB. Carr Brothers.
Off the bench.
And we'll make you watch the
Oh,
latest
let's
Carr
get one of
review.
those.
Let's get one of those
I
ready
don't
to
want
go.
to do
Can we
that.
please
Please,
do
let's
it.
get one of those ready
It's
to go.
Friday.
All right,
Ain't
go
got no
to
jobs.
Get Gordon. We got jobs.
We definitely do,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're on air. GetGordon.com
dude.
is the website. You can do it all right there on the homepage. Have a chat with sales. You can see what they've done in the courtroom, past client results, what they can do for you in the courtroom. It's throughout the state of Louisiana from top to bottom, east to west. They've got the entire state covered. If you're trying to get in contact with the G team, it is your area code in Louisiana, followed by 888-8888. Get Gordon, get it done.
Accidents happen, y'all. Things happen, life happens, and comes at you fast. So we all know the name Gordon. We've seen the billboards. We know his name. We see the commercials. And that's for good reason, because they help people all over the state. Let them help you. Let them fight for you. Get what you deserve. Go to getgordon.com today, 888-8888.
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
All right, welcome back in OTB 1045 ESPN Baton Rouge here on this Friday morning. A little bit of fun last segment, right? Foster Morrow, Tyrann Mathieu give you their Mount Rushmore of LSU players in their Saints uniforms. And so it had us thinking, let's create our own Mount Rushmore of Saints players. Everybody gets a selection. Everybody did a good job except Flynn, per usual. But here in this segment,
I thought I did a very nice job.
we are
Archie Manning.
going to give you the complete opposite of that. The player that when you see his name as a Saints fan, it automatically turns your body temperature up 10 degrees because you are heated. You are not very happy. You wish you could do, maybe some harmful things, maybe, theoretically, to this player because they've caused you a lot of pain. So let's go into the same order. Let's go Alondra, Flynn, Tay, and then I'll finish it off. Alondra, give us the first player.
If you listen to this show at all, you know I am like a certified Derek Carr hater. I've been on the why did we get Derek Carr train since we got Derek Carr.
Yep.
Why would you get a quarterback that got the head coach that you hired fired from the first place? I have no idea. So on the Mount Rushmore of terrible Saints players, Derek Carr got to be my first round pick.
Yeah, you're not going to get argument from a lot of people.
No.
For the money that you paid, the way it all played out, the Carfax videos to follow his Saints career, the on the field inconsistencies, that one probably is going to stand tall for a lot of people.
Yeah. I mean, he made me very angry.
Yeah, when I see
Pretty
those,
much
when
the
I
entire-
see those videos now, like I get even more angry.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
don't hate that one. All right, Matthew, you're up.
Okay, well, this one was a little challenging for me. Y'all said we couldn't do coaches,
No, it's players. I mean,
just players.
like if you
So,
do you want? No,
I've-
Think about how many awful coaches.
If you want,
Saints
listen. If you want to do a coach, go do a coach. Let's don't do any like front office because that's easy. Let's like a coach though. Go ahead. If you want to do a coach, do a coach.
well, we talked about Dennis Allen at the break.
And you know Dennis Allen. You played for Dennis
I
Allen.
know Dennis Allen, but he was a really good defensive coordinator for the Saints. So I think that kind of X's him off this list because of the success that he had. The Saints knew that he didn't have success as a head coach before they hired him.
It's true.
So, like,
That's on them.
can you always blame the guy or can you blame? Yeah, anyway. So I will say, I've looked this up. The biggest draft bust in Saints history is a guy I've never heard of in my life.
I think I know where you're going.
Wait, where did he go? Where the heck did this guy go? All right, Russell Erxleben.
Erxleben.
Erxleben?
It was going to be my pick.
Yeah.
Was he really? First
Yes,
round
he
pick?
was.
Oh, look at that.
All right, 11th overall pick as a kicker in 1979 NFL draft. He did kick a 67-yarder at the University of Texas, looks like. He was an All-American. But with the 11th pick, the Saints have been making bad picks for a long time.
Yeah.
And 1979 was no exception. And obviously he flaked out and was not very good, did not live up to an 11th overall pick. And I'm just reading here, I got this article. I haven't even pulled up what for. But it looks like in like 2000, he got sentenced to federal prison.
Mm-hmm. For, is it insider foreign exchange trading? So some sort of insider trading.
He quickly built a foreign currency exchange firm called,
Here you go,
This looks
security
pretty
fraud, mail fraud, and money laundering.
Not
So
bad.
shout out Russell, stay hot,
Triple
buddy.
threat.
Little trifecta is
Triple
what we
threat.
call that.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So
Russell
even-
Erxleben.
Even worse, Russell
bless you.
Erxleben was primarily a punter. So
Oof.
you technically drafted a punter 11 overall.
That's crazy.
In his NFL career, 5-year career, Russell
He
Erxleben,
only got 5 years as the 11th pick.
4 with the Saints, finished with Detroit. He made a total of 4 field goals, 50% accuracy. His longest field goal, 38 yards, and he averaged 40 yards per punt. That was the 11th overall pick.
Oof. Nice job. Good job, Saints. A hell of a pick. All right, Tate, since Flynn took yours, who is your next pick?
For me, it's somebody that they didn't draft. They traded for. They paid them a lot of money. I'm going Jarris Byrd easily at safety. I mean, when he came in, people thought that this guy was going to be Pro Bowl caliber. He was going to lock things down on the back end. He was awful with the New Orleans Saints, and they paid him a lot of money.
They did, and he wasn't an awful football player, but I do remember we played against him in Buffalo, and when the Saints made that deal, I'm like, that same guy? Like, wait, that guy?
Yes.
That's the one.
That fella?
I mean, how many years did he last in New Orleans? Did he last more than 1 year?
I don't even remember. I mean, I try to forget those days. It's a good one. Mine is also because Peyton Turner. I thought about him. Like, man, I don't know, like first round pick, like get on the field. I thought about Eli Apple.
That was my next
He was not
pick.
He was not very good, and then he talked trash about the city and just burned every bridge.
Oh, yeah.
Thought about him.
That
Jonathan
one.
Sullivan, who the Saints took 6 overall at defensive tackle, just came in out of shape and never really produced, and just did not have a great career there. There's some other players that didn't turn out, to be good players. Whatever, you're a bust. I'm not just going to throw you completely under the bus. And so I went with a free agent signing, Brandon Browner, who the Saints signed in 2015, who set the NFL record for most penalties in a season.
Ooh.
Had, just flag after flag, blown coverage after blown coverage. Obviously had, some issues out in front in the media about his play, the Saints. It was really ugly. Might be one of the worst free agent signings in the history of the National Football League. And that is a player that, if you ever played against him, he's like, he never stopped talking. He was riding the coattails of Earl Thomas and Cam Chancellor and the Legion of Boom. Like that, they made him look better. And he cashed in on it, and the Saints fell for it. Surprise, surprise. But Brandon Browner has to be a top 5 worst free agent signing of all time. Like when you look at how much the Saints gave him and how he played, again, setting an NFL record for penalties in a season.
Also, lasted 1 year.
Yeah, I know. 20.
1 year.
I was
1 year
there.
in New Orleans.
I was there.
Were you teammates with him in Seattle? Was he there?
Yeah, for sure. So that was a terrible signing, and yes, he had his issues. Browner did, but they shouldn't have ever signed him because of his style of play in the defense.
I know.
Dennis Allen ran. He did not fit into that system. Browner was really good with the Legion of Doom. I know they kind of covered him up a little bit, but what they did, but they ran one defense with the Legion of Doom. There wasn't a lot they did.
It's
and
Legion
what
of
they
Boom,
did,
sir.
what they
Legion of
did,
Doom's a tag team.
that's on me. That's on
WWE
me.
tag team.
That's on me.
They're really good.
But what they did, him and Richard Sherman, they were both really good at that specific defense they ran and what they were trying to do with playing really hard nose, intimidating you, playing man on the outside, but kind of zone and man principles on the inside.
Yeah.
And they had Earl Thomas that could go sideline to sideline and cover you up. So really good in that situation. But then you go to Dennis Allen defense that runs like a lot a lot of cloud coverage, a lot of zone, a lot of like inverted type coverage, a little bit of man, a little bit aggressive, but it didn't fit. Like Brandon Brown is not a zone cornerback. Yeah, he's going to bust.
Yeah.
He's not a zone cornerback.
Yeah.
Line him up in front of somebody, let him go man to man. And at that point, he was a little bit older in his career, so he's not going to play man to man quite as good. It's a terrible signing. So yeah, I agree with you. For lasted 1 year, got paid to do it. But like I blame them for signing him. They shouldn't have signed him. He didn't fit.
Also, if you guys will remember this, Flynn probably does because, well, you were attached to that franchise. He got passed up by Byron Maxwell. Now, he had an injury. Brandon Browner did, but like that Super Bowl team that shut down Peyton Manning, Brandon Browner did not start on that defense. That was Byron Maxwell, which is part of the reason they let him leave. And then Maxwell went on to start double-digit games twice for Seattle. Yeah. So like he got kind of weaned out
Maxwell's
of that Legion of Boom defense.
Where did he between Seattle and the Saints? Was it New England that he
I
signed
think
like
that's
yes,
like
it was so
deal?
1 year in New England, 1 year in New Orleans.
Oof.
Byron Maxwell's a good player. He wore quarterback sleeves too.
Yeah, he was good.
There's also a kid named Jeremy Lane there. It was from Tyler, Texas, up in Seattle. No big deal. But yeah, I agree with all these picks.
I looked at a list put together by Saints fans of the people that they dislike the most. Brandon Browner actually is on the list. Aaron Brooks was on the list, which that one's tough because Aaron Brooks did have a lot of stats and success. Like he was the first quarterback to win a playoff game. People hated Aaron Brooks because he would throw a pick and smile. People hated that. And I was young, but I do remember that. Right? So I don't know. I can't put Aaron Brooks on a list like this because he did have a lot of good moments in a Saints uniform.
There's good and bad with Brooks. Most of these guys are just all bad.
Yeah.
Like also think about the DBs. Like they've had awful luck with DBs.
Right.
We didn't include Eli Apple. We could have put Jason David on this list, who was a big time signing. Like they cannot sign free agent corners. Can't do it.
Well, look, we all get it. The Saints organization has been, it's been up and down, probably down more than up. So there was a lot to choose from, certainly. But what we chose, it's got to be exceptional. It's got to be bad, just like in a very special way. So, 11th overall pick as a kicker, that's pretty dumb.
Awful. Highest drafted kicker punter.
Probably by a lot.
In modern history.
Probably by a lot.
Because Ray Guy, I was reading about Eric Slavin during the break, because that was going to be my pick. Ray Guy would have been, but it wasn't the modern era and all that. So nope, Eric Slavin to this day.
So if you're going to just make a list of bad players for an organization, it's going to be a long list.
Yeah,
just with every team, and you can just keep going. But you got to pick out the special ones if you're putting on top of Mount Everest.
People are going to think we really think that's what it is.
I know. When you all those pictures you see, people climbing Mount Everest and just dead bodies just along the side of the path.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild to me.
And you keep going?
Just go.
Hey, I know this has happened a bunch, but let's give it a try.
Let's keep going.
And they have nicknames.
There's warnings. I know,
they have
right?
nicknames
they
for the
really
dead
do.
people that have been there for 30 years.
Even if I was in shape enough to do this, which I'm absolutely not, I'm climbing, I see the dead body, I'm like, all right, that's my cue that I've gone far enough. Probably turn it around at that point.
And I get it. Mount Everest is a business, and you don't want to close business when the weather's good. You want people paying to go up there. But maybe shut her down a couple of good weather days and send some rescue people up. Just take them down. I feel like I'm sure it's not as easy as that. I'm sure it's dangerous, but go get those dead bodies. Go get them. They're just laying there. They don't need to be mile markers.
That's crazy.
They are.
On that note, we'll take a break. More OTB on the other side.
Off the bench.
That's what they are.
All right.
Sorry.
Go to Rouses.com. Big weekend going down there for Rouses. Now, remember, you can always go to Rouses.com, click on weekly ads. Going to pull up all the specials that they've got going on. But I say a special weekend because this is the 65th anniversary for Rouses this weekend. So every Rouses location is going to be celebrating this Saturday, 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. So go Celebrate with them. They got tastings and different things going on, again, at every location. But go check out those weekly ads. See what they've got on special right now. You got pork chops. You got chicken drumsticks and thighs. You got vegetable oil. All of that is on weekly special, weekly ad, Rouses.com.
65? They can
65.
They can finally cash in on that retirement. 401k, start pulling. Start drawing it. Go to their website. When you think of grocery stores and markets, you don't think of going to their website, but go to their website, see their coupons, see their deals, see what specials they are running. Get to your local Rouse's Market near you.
"2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Palabras no me tocan, adentro hay un volcán que pronto va a estallar. Yo quiero estar tranquilo. Es mi situación, una desolación. Soy como un lamento, lamento boliviano que un día.
Have we played any Santana today?
Yeah. I played 2 Santana songs.
What did we play? I
I
missed.
played Oye Como Va.
Okay,
And then
actually,
I
did hear
played
that.
another one, but it's like featured with a Spanish rock band called Mana, who's getting inducted into
Shout
the
out.
Rock and Roll Hall
All
of
right.
Fame. Shout out. They're like goated in Spanish rock, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
So I did play 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did catch one now that you say that. I didn't catch the other.
Yeah.
Are we going to hear Despacito today?
No.
I was doing
With J
Spanish
Beebs?
rock, not like.
I love Despacito.
But we've done Bad Bunny. Like we've done like Bad Bunny
Yeah.
days. Like
Are we going? If
We're gonna go our
if
normal.
we're choosing between Santana songs that are English, are we going Smooth with Rob Thomas or Maria Maria?
Game of Love is pretty good
Game
too,
Love's
though.
good too, yeah. I think I'm going Maria Maria.
I
Final
think I'm
answer.
gonna
They're
go
all
Smooth.
bangers.
I think I'm gonna go
Yeah,
Smooth.
Smooth definitely hits a little nostalgia.
Yeah. And it's just
Definitely.
like a good summer song.
It was one of those jumping over the bunk bed to hit record and play at the same time to get it on cassette.
Who was Rob Thomas, the singer of?
Matchbox 20?
Matchbox 20.
There we go.
See, he's not he's not an idiot just in sports names. It's everything.
I'm not great at names, people. Sorry.
It really is. Matt, the best thing is like he can break down so many different things when watching film. And you're like, yeah, that's it's John Smith. Oh yeah, John
Yeah, Dancing
Smith,
to the
that
Night
guy.
is good too.
Yeah, totally. Totally, John.
Dancing to the Night is good because it's featuring Chad Kroger.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Matt loves that guy too.
Also,
Crows.
Nickelback.
if we did Canadian tier list, Chad Kroger, S tier.
I mean, we're
S tier.
doing it. We are doing a Canadian
We should
tier
do a
list.
Canadian Mount Rushmore.
We talked about the tier list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mount Rushmore, so 5 real quick. Shania Twain.
Yep.
Justin Bieber.
Okay. We said Ryan Reynolds could not be on it.
He can't be on it.
Wayne Gretzky.
Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah.
We can't put Vladdy on there yet.
No.
We Brian Adams we talked about him. We talked about a lot of people
There's
yesterday.
a lot of Canadians.
There was
Hey,
it was
Sidney Crosby, but no, we already got Gretzky on there.
Yeah, because I mean, you could make the list just hockey players if
Yep.
you really wanted to.
Steve Nash. He's Canadian, right?
Nash is a good one.
Won MVP a couple times, maybe 3. We'll ballpark it. We'll put it together.
Yeah.
Whether you're cooling
Trudeau?
off after a big game, hosting the ultimate backyard watch party, Russell Pool Company has everything you need to turn your backyard into an MVP level oasis. From custom pools and spas to outdoor kitchens and living spaces, they've been doing it right here in the Red Stick since 1965. That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
Locally owned, family operated, and built to last just like your favorite team. Visit RussellPools.com and take the first step toward your dream backyard. Russell Pool Company, making summer better.
Alanis Morissette.
That's a banger.
She has to be on the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, she does. You're right.
Neil Young.
Is Fiona Apple from Canada? If she's not, she should be. Feels like it. Maybe she's from like the Northeast.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, she's from New York.
Yeah, it feels right.
Pamela Anderson.
Yes?
I didn't know she was Canadian.
I didn't either.
Just the way you said that made it sound like somebody else was coming
Yeah,
to.
I mean, Pamela
Was there
Anderson's, you know,
anybody-
great.
No, just like the way you
Well,
said it.
I
He's like,
think
wait a
this was
minute.
the 1990s with that.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Pretty good. So
Yeah.
we got Jim Carrey. Neil Young.
Okay, it's gonna be tough.
I mean, Jim Carrey's on there for sure.
Dan Aykroyd. William Shatner.
That's a good one.
Oh,
A lot of good Canadians.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, we talked about that one as well.
I think you actually just I'll just take those 4, honestly.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves is on there. 1,000%. What? Wait.
Whoa.
The Rock?
No, not on there.
He's Canadian?
No, The Rock's like,
He's
I
Polynesian.
mean, his family.
I
Yeah,
guess
they're like,
but it's where you were born.
True.
You know, like
Wait,
Flynn and Alondra can never be Louisianans. you know?
No,
He's not real. Despite not having been born in Canada himself, Johnson can technically count himself as Canadian because his dad was born in Nova
no,
Scotia.
doesn't count.
Doesn't
count.
count. We're not
Hey,
counting
The
that.
Rock.
Doesn't
You're fired.
count.
We are not counting that.
That doesn't count at all. Why would they even count that?
Yeah, that's not.
Come on, Google. Michael J. Fox.
Ooh, good one.
Didn't know.
Kiefer Sutherland, 24. One of
Shout
my
out
first,
Kiefer.
24 was one of my first probably my first binge show I ever locked into and was like, yep, I'm
Which
hitting,
one?
I'm hitting 12 sods today.
Which one?
24.
Oh.
Katie,
You watch Designated Survivor?
yeah, it's good.
It's a good one.
Good.
Little short,
It
short
was
watch.
good.
Short
Yeah, it
watch.
was
Katie
good.
and I met Kiefer Sutherland outside of a Waffle House in Bossier City,
Sure you did.
Louisiana.
Sure.
It's
Of
when
all
it's when the
places.
movie industry was real big before Fiddy brought it back
Fiddy.
to the port city. But it was real big, and he was filming something there, and we were outside Waffle House. I was like, "That's Kiefer Sutherland at Waffle House," and it was like after a casino night that we had. It was late. It was nice. Sat there and talked to us for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
It was like,
Hell yeah.
dude, you're like Lost Boys. Oh, great movie. His dad too is a legend.
Was it Young Guns?
Yeah,
He was in
Young Guns. He was in that. Emilio Estevez.
It's a steal under me. Yeah, but damn good too.
A lot of people don't know that in the song "Regulators"
That's
by Warren
from
G.
Young Guns.
That's from Young Guns. That's where that came from.
And we're damn good too.
Matt, this is our last show before we do a show in Atlanta, Georgia
I know.
for SEC Media Days. Give us your level of excitement, your nerves, the thing you're maybe looking the most forward to, the thing you're looking least forward to coming up for the next week as we'll be on the road, boots on the ground in the, what's Atlanta, the Peachtree City? Does that feel right?
I mean,
I
Georgia's
know it's the city where the players play.
Yeah, Atlanta. The
Banging on things like every day.
let me think. I don't have any nerves. My level of excitement's a 5.
Dang.
5?
Out of 10?
Out of 10?
Whoa.
That's
What are we going to do to get you more excited? A 5?
I think as we get there, because I don't know what I'm walking into, right? Is this going to be, like I said earlier, a hornet's nest, and it's just going to be, oh my God, I can't wait till this day to be over?
Probably.
Or is it going to be like, man, this is cool. This is great. I'm loving this. I love the energy. I love the buzz. I don't know how it's going to go. We're going to
Right.
find out together.
Well, I actually know I've been for 7 years.
Congratulations.
But to your point,
No idea.
for us as teammates once again, it will be our first experience.
I'll tell you what, though. I am going to have a good time. We're going to have fun. We're going to rock it. We're going to talk to people from every team.
I am excited to kind of blend my two radio families together for the first
Yeah.
time because T-Bob obviously, like he had a relationship with all my Sirius XM colleagues, and so like it felt like summer camp, like we were all kind of getting back together a little bit. But this is your first time.
It's always
right.
It's a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
I think people can relate to this. As you go through life, you have different portions of friends. So when two friend groups get together, it's like worlds colliding. You never
Yeah.
know how it's going to go. Am I going to
Right.
be judged by one friend group for this other friend group? Are they going to get along? Are they not going to get along? We'll see what happens. Worlds collide. SEC Media Days. I'm going to have to interview people, apparently by myself.
Right. It could be nerve-wracking because you're right. Like you're blending this friend group and that friend group, and maybe they love each other, maybe they hate each other. You don't know. But I feel like with the power that we have here, the power that is going to be there when we come together, you know what it's going to be like? The Avengers.
Good reference.
Yep. I think that's what it's going to be like.
Like peanut butter.
And the only reason it won't be is if you suck.
There's a chance. We can't count anything out for next week. It's going to be exciting. Definitely tune in because it's going to be an adventure for your boy.
Yeah, we do actually have some fun stuff planned. Flynn was on a heater yesterday with great ideas. You said Thursday's your day?
Thursdays is my day.
I mean, he was on one today until he said Archie Manning.
He was.
On
That's
the
true.
Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, he kind of screwed that up.
Well, Tay kind of agreed with me, and he has
No,
a story,
I
NFL story of
said
the day.
it's not a terrible pick, but I probably would have done Deuce and Colston over him.
No, you didn't. You said my fourth pick is either somebody and Archie. Don't remember who that other.
It was Deuce, and
Deuce or Archie.
probably would have chose Deuce.
So he's in your top 5. If Mount Rushmore had 5 heads, Archie would have been in there.
6.
I'm not hating on Archie. Archie's fantastic, but there's just players that were with the Saints at a better time. Now, like,
You guys forget the past.
Archie's the guy that
Forget
kind
the
of had
foundational.
He was the guy that had to be the first, right? I mean, he had to go through the growing pains. He had to kind of build that foundation. I get that. I understand that. But those early 90s Dome Patrol Saints, like, that's the most iconic Saints to me. Now, for a lot of people, it's going to be Drew Brees, and when they won the Super Bowl, and I get that, duh. But growing up, the Saints were so bad, and there was no hope, and there was nothing. You had nothing you could grab onto. I mean, shout out to Morton Anderson, is an absolute legend. But when the kicker is one of the most beloved people that we talk about, that's what it was for the Saints. So when you have Pat Swilling and Sam Mills and Ricky Jackson and Von Dunbar and all these people, you're like, oh, my God. Craig Ironhead Hayward, shout out to him. That guy was a legend. Bobby Hebert, the Cajun Cannon. Like, that, to me, that was the first time Saints fans had any kind of hope of, oh, we can actually make the playoffs. And kind of consistently, like maybe even do it 2 years in a row if we're, really aspiring to be something great.
2 years?
I know.
Well, you can hate on me all you want. I feel like it's a problem with the youths these days. They just forget where they came from.
I will say, I think you had the pick of the day with Russell Erxleben, though.
Yes. Nailed it. Definitely heard of him before I Googled it. 100%.
A Texan. Not unlike yourself. Actually, I don't know where he's born. He played at Texas.
Yourself.
He's probably from Tyler.
Yeah, Erxleben.
Same high school.
Hell yeah.
That's how
Money
Flynn knew
launderer.
him.
Tyler Lee.
Famed money launderer.
Famed money launderer Erxleben. Former top 11 pick in the NFL draft.
Wild. People wonder why the
As a
Saints
punter.
suck.
So you
for
said he
years.
made 4 field goals and was 50%. So that means he only attempted 8.
He was primarily a
field goals.
punter, but when he kicked, he wasn't good. 38-yard career long.
Erxleben
Can we look up where he's
sucks.
from? Where he's born,
Yeah, I got it right here.
please? And please say it's Tyler, Texas.
Seguin, Texas.
Where's that at, Bo?
All right.
That's south of San Antonio. Well, it's more west. No, hold on. It's near San Antonio.
Did you just T-Bob this?
I did. It's near San Antonio.
It's left.
Never
If you're looking
eat
at the map,
sour
it's left.
watermelon.
Yeah, right. My man T-Bob was about to move to Chicago and still couldn't pick it out on a map.
It's like
I'm not sure he can.
He couldn't pick out Illinois, not even Chicago. He couldn't pick out the state.
Seguin, Texas, home of a large pecan.
Okay.
Yeah. They
There
have
you
like a
go.
huge
Seguin
pecan.
was still pretty good when I was playing, too.
All
They
right.
used to have a pretty good little program.
All right.
Thanks to
Seguin is
Thanks
east
to
of San
Erxleben.
Antonio.
East.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be right.
Yes.
yeah. If you're looking,
All right.
And to the right.
And on that note, let's go ahead and take this break a little bit earlier so we can get to your questions. Maybe if you want to get to some SEC Media Day questions, things that you're most intrigued by, whatever it might be, we'll wrap up today's show answering your questions. We'll ask the bench right there on our Bayou Ford YouTube chat. Closing out when we come back.
Off the bench.
All right, go to trashrangers.com. Trashrangers.com is the place to go if you're looking for new residential commercial pickup or if you're looking for a roll-off dumpster. Let's say you've got a little upgrade going on at your home, at your business, and you need somewhere to put all that trash. Well, you get in contact with them. Tell them, hey, here's what I've got going on. Is it one room? Is it two? Is it three? Is it the whole home? Because that's going to change the size dumpster that you need. But they are going to know exactly what size that you need. So give them a call today. Visit that website. Never forget to put out your trash ever again because they're going to remind you. Weekly text reminders, reliable service every single time. TrashRangers.com.
Yeah, reliable, hassle-free. Like Jake said, text reminders. There is nothing worse than cooking a couple days a week, and then all of a sudden at the end of the week, you forgot to bring the trash out, and it is stinking. Never forget again. Trash Rangers, residential, business, industrial, whatever it is, let them help you figure out exactly what you need. TrashRangers.com.
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
You're right, Alondra. I forgot we got a new Friday song.
Yeah, but I could change it.
Oh, you're good.
Okay.
Turn that cycling down over there.
Oh, well,
You're going to be the grandpa that has
Tade.
the TV turned up to 81.
Tade won stage 7.
He's back in the yellow.
Tade back in the yellow. of
Ask
course
the
he
bench.
wins
Stop
because
talking
he's the
about
man.
cycling. We got to get these
He's the
questions for
best.
the people. Ask the bench. Flynn, better Green Bay Packer. Hair. This is just their flow. AJ Hawk or Clay Matthews?
Good question. AJ's, it's hard. Clay Matthews. That's hard because AJ's a good friend of mine. Great hair. Both hell of a head of hair. Clay's is.
But
Clay had a Head and Shoulders commercial, right?
I've got some
Yeah.
good Clay Matthews stories from playing against him. Some of the things he said, like ultimate meathead, but a little bit of corniness to it.
Great.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
But a lot of it's smart ass. Like he like pretty much communicated in like movie quotes too. So there's like a lot of respect.
Speaking of movie
I'll tell
quotes,
you a funny story about him after.
Great cameo in Pitch Perfect too. Clay Matthews.
Yeah, Clay Matthews,
shut up.
Josh Sidden,
guy.
David Bakhtiari, TJ Lang.
TJ Lang, yeah. It was because it was the O line and him, right? That was a
Well, what happened? That was a funny story because the offensive line loved Pitch Perfect 1, and I think Bakhtiari said something to
Shut
Emily
the fuck.
Banks or something on Twitter, like shouted out
Elizabeth
and
Banks.
Elizabeth Banks. Yeah,
What did I say?
Emily.
Emily, it's
Emily
fine.
Banks- Elizabeth
That's
Banks.
probably a person too.
My
I
bad.
said west instead of east. And Antarctic.
So he tweeted at her about something on Pitch Perfect, and that's how the
Nice.
communication
That's cool.
started
awesome.
right
Yeah.
there. Yeah,
It's a great scene.
So the linemen they watched it like every day.
Ask the bench. Can Alondra cook?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Say,
Like
can you
actual
actually
cook or
Yeah.
like the sling
So I say,
cook?
can you
I
actually
could do both.
cook? Yeah, there you go. She
I can
cooks on the
cook.
ones and twos every day.
Yeah.
Or
That's
would
what I
you
was gonna
consider yourself
say.
a good cook?
I think so. Yeah.
I've got
I made
like
T-Bob.
5 staples that I, feel
didn't make
really good
T-Bob.
about.
Yeah, I didn't make T-Bob something, but like I had leftovers and I gave them to T-Bob, and he thinks I
Yeah.
cook good. I think I cook good.
See, it's funny. I actually took that as like cooking on the ones and twos.
Yeah,
Like,
me too.
I didn't even think about
I can cook on the
food.
ones and twos. I've cooked some. I've cooked some.
Well, I got
mean-
teenagers in my house. Okay.
I know. That's what I was like.
Yeah.
What kind of cook are we talking
Right,
about? I can
right.
cook some mean, like combat sports parlays.
That's true. That is very true. You can.
Or the golfer Min Woo
You
Lee
are our
made that
go-to
famous.
when it comes to like
Don't you know
MMA or boxing.
Yeah.
Alondra's our go-to to get any kind of betting advice.
Now I can cook on Tour de France.
Sure can. I can't.
Do y'all
Never
know
will.
that- do y'all know
No,
that-
we're not doing that.
You'll know the golfer who was
not doing
famous
golf.
for saying, like, let me cook?
Who?
Tiger
I
Woods.
think it's Min Woo Lee.
Oh,
That was
great.
going to be my guess.
Couldn't wait. I was on the edge of my seat.
Yeah.
Ask the bench. Will y'all do your predictions for
what's wrong with y'all?
SEC teams over under win totals for a segment one day? We're actually, when we get to Atlanta, that team that day, we'll give you like a breakdown of that team. So, the first day, Monday, whatever teams are there, hey, we'll give you a breakdown, win totals here. Here's what we think about that team. So, yes, Quinn, that is coming next week. Let's see. OTB mailbag, which I get it, haha, because this is the same thing. What dish do you make that everyone always asks you to bring? The best thing that I make is chili.
Really?
Not like
Chili's the
make,
best thing that I make, yeah.
but a
pass on this one.
charcuterie board.
Okay,
Like,
that
I
works.
always- yeah.
that works. You
I'll
make
make
it,
nothing.
you play
Yeah.
I can make a good grilled cheese. That's what we got for you.
I make good burger. I make good grilled wings.
Wings are hard, so that's...
I
Yeah.
can crush. I can absolutely crush a steak. My wife makes this really good, like avocado, corn, tomato salad that everybody always asks us to
Yep.
bring to the rocks.
Shout out.
My wife's an amazing cook.
My wife is too, but she never takes my compliments. I'm like, no, this is really, really good. She's like, you'll eat anything. I go, true. It's true.
That's true.
It's very true, but it is really good. Ask the bench. Least favorite play you ran in college and the pros.
Easy.
Okay, go ahead.
Razor rub.
Oh, yeah, you've had a
We've
start.
already talked about that. Razor rub. And I'm like, I just wanted to give them a signal back. You know what I mean? There's 2 signals I wanted to give them back.
That's a good one. I don't really have like a least favorite play. I will say, like, when you're playing fullback and everybody knows that your 3rd and 1 play call is the fullback dive, the fullback belly, like that is always like, okay, well, y'all know it's coming. We know it's coming. Like, let's see how it works out.
You like
but I do like that portion of it. I've told this story before. One time we're playing the Raiders, though, and it's 2011. The LSU and Alabama are about to play each other in the national championship. It's the last game of the year, and Rolando McClain's the middle linebacker for the Raiders, and we're winning. We're 4-minute offense. We're about to ice the game, 3rd and 1, and Philip's like, hey, Rolando, hey, fullback dive, Hester, LSU versus Bama. Here it comes, baby. Let's see who's going to win the first battle. We're at the line of scrimmage, and because Philip just talking trash to him. Sure enough, we're about to run fullback dive on 3rd and 1. I'm like, should we not say that, Philip? Should we not? But honestly, when we got it, it felt that much better. It's like, LSU won the battle, baby. They kind of won the war, though. But it's okay.
It is kind of fun to just win a battle where you know somebody knows it's coming.
Yeah, the entire 2007 Florida game.
Later, Gator.
Nerds.
Off the bench.
All right, go to K2Z Blinds, KTOZBlinds.com. Brandon Barton and the team going to come out to your home, your space, your office, and say, well, you know what? Here's what you need. And they've done it for me. They'll do it for you. They're going to walk in, and they're going to say, here's where the sun sets. Here's where it rises. Here's where your hot points are. And here's where we're going to help you. It is incredible to see in action. Have them come out to your home, your space. Book everything today, KTOZBlinds.com.
Hey, go to their brand new website, K2Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. So that means they can help you inside your house and outside. We talk about the power shades outside in your outdoor living space. They go up, they go down. You can turn it into completely almost like an indoor separate living room right outside of your house. Let them come to your house, consult you, tell you what you need. They got something for every single budget as well. So see how they can help you. K2ZBlinds.com.